Hi everyone, this is our Macbet review of how we played it on the weekend. Macbet 2 of the best, we got away with another win. We backed one winner and one loser. The Saturday one was Charming Prince at the Gold Coast. We were pretty keen on that one, we were extremely keen. It was around $2.70, and then on Sunday we put out the Real Spiel, which we said it was hard to beat. We took around about the 420 mark, and it started around the 280, but didn't do a lot. So we had one win and one loss. As far as Macbet on Saturday goes, we got away with it was about a line ball. It just really all depended on what price you got the last winner. Anyway, back to race one. The track played very, it was leaderish, as we suggested. Big wind. I wouldn't be using the format of this meeting too much. I'll be putting a line through it just because of that fact. The first race, we wanted to play to bet against Impregnable, but the horses there weren't much good, so we stayed out of it. Impregnable just got in really short. Probably should have won. It got itself into a bit of trouble. It just lost that speed coming back from 1200 back to 1000. Just made a few little errors in judgment, Frad, but I can't blame him really, because a lot of things just fell wrongly for him throughout the race. It went good. It was a solid run, but these were weak horses, that's for sure. In race two, another race, we didn't really want to play hard. We had something on True Passion, who was heavily backed. It actually fractured a pelvis, so it had to get put down. So we never had much of a run with it. We threw something on Jonro at the odds. Just had to work a bit harder than I thought to get around to second, and so that just it was empty on the corner. Live Fast probably should have won. We were a bit worried about it onto a real firm surface, but the True Passion came back in its lap and put it into an awkward position, and ran on in the straight and held up. It didn't go too bad, but again, this is a pretty weak race. Race three, we threw something on two horses here, Umberto, the winner, and Francisca. Francisca was heavily backed. We only saved on it just because of where it was going to be in the run. We were very worried that it'll be back last, which it was. It ran on okay, but geez, it shortened right up in the market for us. As I said, we couldn't do anything but save. Umberto, we thought it had a chance, and when it won, that just forced us into Charming Prince at the Coast, because Charming Prince went better than Umberto at the Coast last time, so it was in a maiden. Charming, and you're getting $2.70 after this horse sitting 3 wide the trip and winning, so it was just a big opportunity that fell into our laps. Rancho Montoya, we were against it at the price. It went okay. Legadima, we thought it had a little hope just because it would lead, and it was thereabouts just the last little bit, and Umberto was able to get it down. In race four, we had a small bet on What She Is, because it was the leader. The price was about what we had it though. Outraged went good again. We were against it we didn't want to back it because it was going to be back last on a leaders track, but on its run first up, it was right in there on our prices, but just the way the track was playing, we just had to hammer it. The winner, Yabba Dabba Dooya, I didn't like it all. I didn't think it'd get the distance, and completely wrong there. Race 5, another race we didn't want to play in. Frespinol, we were a little bit wrong there. I think I had it around about $9 or $10. Charlie Boy, we had it longer, but it did blow in the market. Flamboya, we had it a little bit longer, but we didn't want to go against it, or we didn't want to back it, because it was the only leader, but it was just short enough, and it hasn't been going that crash hot. Steel Zip, thought it had a chance, but I think it's just getting too old now. Race 6, another poor race. We had small bet on Legal Procedure. We were against Devil Hawk. We just thought where it was going to be, it just couldn't win. Stanley was going to get the perfect run. The market sort of came for it. We couldn't get it to the 460. I think we had it around about the $5. So we just couldn't get it in short enough to be on it. Lascar, we thought it had a hope, but we were worried about that last start just flattening it, because it had such a tough run. Race 7, I don't know how this horse won in Anzio. I'm not saying it went bad at the coast, it went actually good, but geez, it was a big step up in class, and it was able to get down the two we were on. We saved on Natural Black, and we had a good bet on Gypsy Miss. We bet against the other favourite, Shandana, because it was going to get back in the field, so we're looking for horses on that, on pace, and the two we came up with were Gypsy Miss and Natural Black. Halfway down the straight, we were very, very happy with ourselves until Anzio loomed. Race 8, we were wrong with Havasay again. I can't get this horse right. I was on it all last preparation, and this one it's just gone like a bomb. The horse is improving every time. The pace was a lot faster than we thought. I was thinking that Travinda would get a softish sort of lead, but the way the track was playing, I think every jockey really wanted to be up there, so that changed the dynamics of the race, but it fell into the lap of Havasay, and just extremely well ridden by Matthew McGilwray. He just rode it perfect. Just had to get it into the race. He knew he had to be a bit more positive on the horse, and he got it into the right spot, and it was just far too good. We had something small on Patronising because we thought it would get the right sort of run. Kaolisi, we threw something on it, and but the Havasay was just far too good. Publishing Power went a little bit better than I was giving it credit for. It got out to about the price that we had it, but it went all right. The last race, thank God for this horse, this is our best bet in Brisbane. We were thinking that it was great odds around about the $4, $4.20 in the morning, and you could get mostly $3.80. That was about the price that was really on offer, and it shortened right up into $2.40. Good ride, speed went on. There wasn't a heap of speed early in the morning, but as I said before, everyone wanted to be up on the speed, and that's what actually happened in this one. They just went helter-skelter. Mishani Sleuth, well ridden by Brad Stewart, went forward what he should have done, got it into the right spot, but just disappointing. He was ahead of Menius, and I was very worried in the run because I thought Mishani Sleuth would be behind Menius. But it was disappointing. Just didn't really attack the line like it should have. Anyway, we got away with a win mainly because of the Gold Coast one. We had a nice bet there. And then on Sunday we actually won on Sunday, even though the two of the best one got beaten. Anyway, we'll see everyone next week. Cheers. Remember, betting is believing.